His Holiness, Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, do you know the unknown? The Solarimpulse did the unknown. The Solarimpulse team brought the vision of the unknown into reality. Solarimpulse is the first aircraft to fly around the world using only solar power, with no use of fuel or polluting emissions, to bring attention to clean technologies. The aviation world did not have the technology to build such an aircraft, and all experts of technological, ecological, and economic science considered the project at the beginning as completely impossible. It was Bertrand Piccard who had the vision and initiated the Solarimpulse in November 2003. He had no money, no sponsors, not the technology, no team. It was André Boschberg who directed the construction, oversaw the preparations, who assembled a team of 50 engineers from 6 countries, assisted by about 100 outside advisors and 80 technological partners. You may wonder why an aircraft team gets the Ethic and Leadership Award in sports. Here comes the answer. To make this project possible, Bertrand Piccard and André Boschberg had to match intense physical fitness with mental endurance. Imagine spending 5 days cooped up in a cold box with barely enough room to stretch your arms. No proper eating, no shower, no nothing during 5 days. Only 20 minutes rest at one flight section was allowed. Can you imagine? The Solar aircraft is a flying laboratory full of clean technologies. They flew 40,000 kilometers to promote the use of renewable energies and energy efficiency on the ground for a better quality of life. Across the round-the-world flight, the team overcame technical, human and operational challenges that had never been faced before. To cope with this challenge, André Boschberg has practiced meditation and yoga for many years, developing the latter discipline in order to improve his resistance to fatigue and stress during the long flights planned for Solarimpulse. As they say on their website, for the pilots of Solarimpulse, the life-saving techniques can be found in the asanas and pranayamas of yoga. André Boschberg has been a member of highly regarded associations such as the prestigious World Presidents Organization and the Chief Executive Organizations. Sensitive to the well-being and condition of others, proactive and always open to new experiences, he has also been active in the social field, including Restos du Cœur and assistance to the sick and poor people. And these are the reasons to honor the Solarimpulse team. First, the outstanding contribution to stretch technology to the edge, the contribution to place dreams back at the heart of scientific adventure. Second, the impulses for a new orientation of the lifestyle of our industrialized society for the responsible use of natural resources of our planet. Third, showing concrete, accountable opportunities to create jobs, make profit, sustain the growth of the industry, and at the same time protect the environment. Fourth, to raise the awareness to finally unite ecology with the economy, environment with finance, and overall vision with short-term political interest. Fifth, the intense test of human resilience to undertake a task so challenging and demanding on mental and physical faculties. Sixth, acknowledge the incredible physical endurance and positive can-do attitude. Seventh, outstanding teamwork. As André Boschberg says, building teams is both art and science. The value of talent is created through differences, not similarities. Thank you to the pioneers of Solarimpulse. Thank you for your impulses you are giving to society to be ready for the unknown. we are delighted to confer the Ethics and Leadership Award in Organization to Solarimpulse and Dr. Bernard Picard and Mr. André Boschberg.
So for me, countdown is started, huh?
This is going to be the first Bertrand's flight to have them and the batteries on.
Is the most incredible airplane of the world. The team here listening to the briefing. It's really impressive.
You want the microphone? Of course. Yeah, it's not manipulated. Please.
Thank you. Good afternoon to everybody. It's a great honor for Bertrand, my partner, and I tell you the entire team to receive this award. And it's very interesting because at the beginning of the project, we never thought that we would have such a team. Because first we realized that we had to build this airplane. You have seen, it's bigger than a 747, but the weight could not exceed the weight of a car. And when we presented this project to the aviation world, the aviation industry, they very quickly told us that it was impossible. So we were forced, in fact, to build this team. We were forced to do it ourselves, to find the solution. And then we made very interesting experiences. So I had to bring, as you can imagine, people from very different cultures to try to cover as many fields as possible to make sure that we would not miss the right solution. And we ended up by having an impossible culture, because everybody wanted to demonstrate that his vision of the world is the only one and the best one. And we had to bring these people to make them understand that by listening to the other, maybe they could improve their own ideas and maybe enlarge their world. And it's impressive to see that it takes more time to develop an organization than it takes time to develop technologies. But thanks to this, in fact, were we able to make progress. And in this project, there was another thing which was extremely interesting and important, and I think which creates also a very special link with this afternoon, is that with an aircraft, you cannot cheat. And every person in the organization is essential. You cannot cheat because there is one man in this airplane, and the safety, of course, of the pilot is extremely important. He's the one which will be alone for many days, many nights. And one single failure can bring this airplane down. So everyone in this team, in fact, is critical. And this brings the people together. And that's an incredible bonding. And on top of it, in fact, you cannot cheat because you need the performance. If the airplane is too heavy, it will not fly, and it will be slightly too heavy, it will not fly through the night, using the sun as the only source of energy. And this again, in fact, brought the team together and made, in fact, the team being able to move forward and build this airplane over 13 years. So an extraordinary and very important dimension. Now, this award, I think, is going to strengthen this motivation because, you know, the flight is over, but the project is almost starting. I think it gave us the base to continue with the message, the importance of using these technologies, to think more about how to better use the energy we have instead of only producing more and more energy. So to really think about efficiency, that's what we'll continue to do with this aircraft, with this ambassador. So thank you so much for this award. It's a great honor. Thank you from the entire team.